But kind of switching gears here, in terms of your transition to the Philippines, in the process of settling down here, what were some of like the culture shocks that you experienced off the rip?
I honestly, I don't think I had a culture shock, to be honest. Yeah. Maybe the smallest thing is how like payments, how payments work. Maybe cash is more relevant, especially when you first land here.
Oh yeah.
I know in the U.S. everything's digitized. I use Apple Wallet. I use, credit cards, all this stuff with Face ID, whatever, or even Apple Watch if you check out. Here, maybe not so much for the expat itself, but aside from the logistical payment stuff, honestly, everything else it's almost the same.
Right.
Because everyone, again, English speaking in every single store I've been to, relatively speaking, because I'm in BGC. But even when I'm going out, I feel like I can still speak like broken English, get it across, and we're good to go. It's like a small interaction with strangers, and as long as your points or your message gets across to them, I haven't noticed a big culture shock, to be honest. If you know any, let me know and I could bring it up, but I don't have anything in my head that's daunting.
And that makes sense, because like you went from the States to going to another place that's very similar or westernized, like BGC. So of course, like unless you were thrown straight into like, the province somewhere, you're not going to really experience a ton of culture shocks. And that's why the BGC is a good soft landing city. How have the locals treated you so far here in the Philippines?
Oh, great! The first week here, I was asking where to go, what am I doing? Because like the grocery stores are a little bit different. The food areas are a little bit different. Crossing the street, can I jaywalk or not? Like I would ask them. I would even ask the cops, like, hey, can I just like cross the street here without the traffic lights because nothing's happening? It's like, yeah, I don't care. They're really chill. They're good. Again, it's all based off of human interaction. Like, are you awkward or you're not, right? Are you like timid or are you scared when you're getting your message across? That is also a difference in how that other person is gonna respond back to you, right? I think if you're confident or not even confident, just open, right? Just being open-minded to, maybe they don't speak English, right? And I'm just talking to them like, oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. And then you just break it down a little bit. Like stuff like that helps out tenfold. Interacting with people here is easy. Again, it helps that they also know English, at least 50% of it. But the people who are, majority of them know a lot of it, are very fluent in it, if not more than me. I don't think I've had any issues so far. I mean, again, I've been here for 2 weeks, but once I venture out more, maybe that's a different story. But again, I understand that everyone's going to be different in other parts of the Philippines, right? And be expecting of that. Don't think like, oh, I am kind of the main character here. People need to relay back to me, not the other way around. That's another thing I feel like some foreigners do, and I've noticed that a little bit here with some interactions I've noticed on the side or something. But aside from that, everything here is pretty good as long as you keep an open mind and you're just understanding of like what can happen, not just in BGC but other places. Yeah,
100%. And in your case, obviously, DeLupe, like you're a young guy, you're from the States and everything, like you're doing well for yourself. How has sort of your dating life been here so far? And you've only been here for a couple of weeks.
It's been, honestly, it's been smooth. I don't really date to just mingle around, and just waste time. I think obviously when I was younger, probably a different story when I had hair. Like when I was like 18, 19, 20 probably. But fortunately for me in the US and here, nothing's really changed aside from the fact maybe the dating life here is a little more relaxed versus in the States. That's all I've noticed. It wasn't, hard for me to land dates in the US or anything, but it was more of like expectations which come subconsciously with it. Like money or give-gets here, a little bit more...
Like transactional.
Almost transactional. Obviously, I tend to know who to pick, who are the right people for me, and hopefully those people are the same with me. I'm by far no means a model to where I could just pick and choose anyone, but from a characteristic and personality standpoint, I'm pretty good at understanding which women are right for me and compatible. And I'm not a very, how would I say it, materialistic guy. Obviously, I can afford those type of things, but hopefully the girls reciprocate, or the women reciprocate the same way as not being materialistic.
Right.
In the Philippines, it's honestly the same, if not a little bit better. Like they really don't care as much. Now, granted, there are people out there who are like that. Regardless of what country you go to, they will always try to find a foreigner to latch onto maybe here and there. But on the dating apps and stuff, very, very easygoing. Obviously, trust your gut instinct on who's right, who's wrong for you. But everyone I've talked to, obviously I've only been here for 3 weeks, so a couple people here and there, but all been great, down to earth people. They really only care about what they need to do. A lot of them are career oriented. That's kind of what I like to pick on. I don't want someone to depend on me only. I like independence and people doing their own thing. And a lot of them, they don't care if you're really a foreigner or not. I don't know what their agenda is, but from what I could tell, they're genuine when I interact with them. And I don't think I've had any qualms. I think I've been getting lucky with some of my talks and stuff, but dating life here seems a little bit easier than the US in terms of what would you call it? What would you call that word? Like what they're expecting from you? Pretentious? No. What?
I mean, similar, like, but I see what you mean, like just
more humble. Like, I would say much more humble, much more down to earth.
Yeah.
No real ego, which is kind of a battle sometimes in the US. Like, I guess the more attractive you are, the bigger ego you have. But here in this case, you could be like really attractive and out of my league, but you're still down to earth and humble.
Oh yeah.
And you could just relate to them easily. And obviously, if you're a smooth talker, just charismatic, or just genuinely a good person to them and being understanding of them, they'll reciprocate that tenfold as well. So I don't think the dating in Philippines, at least in my age group, it has been an issue. But yeah, that's how I experienced it so far. It's been great. So
yeah, I'm glad to hear that. And like you're a very personal guy, so like I'm not surprised that coming here to the Philippines, it wasn't really hard to land some dates and also get along with in the dating scene here. And how has your life changed so far, like being here in the Philippines versus the life that you had back in the U.S.?
I think everything's just. I think time is always the biggest indicator of your life, especially when it comes to value. It's not the money. Obviously, yes, the whole reason I moved here was because of the money, but the biggest thing is also time, right? How much time can I spend with how much I could, with money to spend and expedite that tenfold to retire early? I think time has been the biggest thing for me. How easy it is for me to just walk downstairs, grab something, whatever it may be, miscellaneous stuff, going to the bar, going to grab groceries, getting any real errands done so quick here, so effective, and honestly it's very cheap to do. Like for instance, if I want to grab a Starbucks in the US, it will take me around 15 to 20 minutes just to get through the drive-through or just arrive there in a car, and then pay like $17 for like a venti and a small little snack. Here it's literally like max $6, like max. And that took me like 3 minutes just to walk there, put my order in, and just wait on it. And I'm back in my place, being a hermit that I am, and that adds value to your life tenfold. Like that increases efficiency, I feel like. That increases your time of like, okay, am I spending too much on Starbucks this month? No, it doesn't even matter to me because it's literally 80% reduction, or I don't know the math here, I'm in sales, 70% reduction in cost. You add that up over other stuff you're buying. I think the timing, the walkability of everything, you don't even need a car, which is great. I think that's the biggest thing where I love just moving to the Philippines at this point. Again, relatively speaking, I'm very gracious and grateful to be in the situation that I am, that I could do this. But that is definitely the biggest part, because I was doing my monthly budgets to see how much I'm going to spend in the Philippines, and it's actually less than what I was going to predictably spend. Obviously, the first few weeks, it'll be a little bit more expensive because I needed to get some stuff sorted and bought. But after that, I feel like the trajectory I'm at in terms of spend is crazy. So I'm actually saving more money than I expected here.
Absolutely. And how much is it actually for like a venti for Starbucks in the States? It's been so long since.
$7, maybe $6, depending. Seasonal stuff. I'm not a pumpkin spice latte guy, but if I want like a white mocha latte, there's like $6-7, and that fluctuates, which is weird. And here, it's just for that, it's probably like $2. $2-3 maybe. Again, I don't have that much experience of buying coffees that much here, but it's literally more than half the cost that you're saving, and that's just, what you're thinking. So
absolutely. And I mean, obviously, you've only been here for a couple of weeks now. Newly just arrived to the Philippines. You're adapting to this country. What are your plans from here?
I think from here now, I've taken a little bit of vacay. I'm still going to work remote. It's going to be the 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. grind, but I think that's going to be my foreseeable future for a little bit. But who knows? I might even just honestly quit my job and just live life a little bit, explore the Philippines a lot more.
Nice, man.
but thankfully I have that opportunity to do so, right? Again, thinking about how grateful I am with what I've done so far in my life and how lucky I am to land jobs like this. But if anyone's working remote, that's basically what you should be doing. I feel like just explore a little bit instead of me being a hermit in just Texas and just living in that area. Explore life. Maybe not in Philippines, maybe in other countries, but Philippines is probably the easiest way to be a digital nomad per se. But that's what I want to do here is take it slow. I don't want to visit everything like I'm on a limited tourist visa. I want to take things slow, get myself acclimated once I start my job in a week or so. And then from there, explore every island I can in Philippines and go from there. Because I grew up in the beach life. Growing up in Sri Lanka, I was on the coast. Let me experience the beach life here. Take a couple months off maybe, or just quit my job and look into some stuff here. Maybe potentially, honestly, in about 2-3 years, if I'm saving the way I think I'm going to be saving, invest in some properties too if I can, right? So that's another thing, which could be a good area to have some passive income and then possibly not even work anymore based off how much I have so far. But that's kind of my plans. Again, it could switch at any point, but that's the hopeful, and I'm more optimistic than not on those rather than just being a dream. Right. So it's not even a dream. It's more of like almost a realistic reality. It's almost a reality at this point. But again, I've only been here for less than a month. But I think the longer I live here, the more realistic that becomes. That ideology, at least.
100%. And you know what? I think just even looking at like the life choices you made up to this point and what you're currently doing, like everything seems to be on the up and up from here. Really solid trajectory, and you're planning everything very well. So like everything is falling into place for you, and it's good that you have like the freedom and flexibility to be able to pretty much do whatever you want. That's the biggest thing. That's what the majority of people are looking for, and they don't get till they're in their 50s and 60s. And for you to do that at 30 is very impressive. And so I'm looking forward to you getting more experiences around here in the Philippines and seeing. Maybe we could do another update video on that. Or once you have more experience and more boots on the ground here for longer. But other than that, I appreciate you hopping on this interview, brother. And if you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe. And also, if you're looking for the same help that Dilipa got with his transition to the Philippines and you're serious about pulling the trigger, feel free to book a call with us in the links description down below, and we'll map out a game plan for you. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.